Hi, my name's Robby. I'm an engineer here at Gates, and today we're going to go through how to properly measure and identify synchronous and V-belts. First thing we're going to measure is a V-belt because they're relatively simple. You only need 3 measurements to identify them. The first is going to be the width of the belt across the back at the widest part. The second measurement that you need is the thickness of the belt from the inside to the outside. And the last measurement that you need is the length of the belt around the outside. And from those 3 dimensions you can properly identify a V-belt. We also have another type of V-belt which is called our power band, and these are basically our standard V-belts but glued together with a common backing to put multiple ribs into a single belt. So to measure these, we basically need the same dimensions of the thickness, the width across the widest part, and the length around the outside. But in addition, we need to know the number of ribs. For example, this one has 2, and from that we can determine what belt you have. The other kind of belt that we have are synchronous belts or timing belts. And the first thing that you need to look at is the shape of the teeth. There are 2 main categories. The first one on the bottom here are timing belts, which are square or trapezoidal tooth shape, and then we have the curvilinear profiles, which are more rounded. And we have a video coming out soon on the different types of tooth profiles, but in order to identify the belt we just need to know the general shape. And the first measurement that we need is called the pitch of the belt, which is the distance from the center of one tooth to the center of the next tooth. And oftentimes this is difficult to measure exactly, so if you can, it's better to get the length of the belt and the number of teeth, and from that we can make sure you get an exact replacement. The next measurement that we need is the width of the belt across the back. All synchronous belts of the same profile are available in different widths, so we need to make sure we get the same size. And the last measurement that we need is the length around the outside of the belt. Once you have all the dimensions of your belt, you can go online and check our belt identification chart, which lists the dimensions for all of our stock products, and compare your belt to those, find out which one you have, and we'll put a link to that chart at the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and if you have any other questions or need help with anything, you can always call or email us. Our phone number is 303-744-5800, and our email address is ptpasupport@gates.com.